All right. Everyone. The Tag Team Championships. Hey, how's it going, Senny? We're going to be creating the GFW Tag Team Championships. And the first thing I want to go ahead and show you is I want to show you the new GFW Global Championship that I designed. So this is going to be the championship, the World Championship. So it kind of has that feel of the World Heavyweight Championship from way back in the day. This is GFW. As you can see, there's an eagle cemented in there, embossed inside the title as well, and it says World Champion. So this is the GFW Global Championship. Hey, how's it going, Marcus? So in this, I do have some different type of reliefs that I added into it that, you know, look or whatever to make it actually look more legit. So I kind of added that into it. But this is going to be the new championship for GFW. GFW is going to be green and blue, just like it used to be way back in the day. So it's going to be the same colors, but all the championships are going to be completely different looking, because it's going to be pretty much my own creation. So with that being said, today we're going to be actually doing the tag team championships. So we're going to go into custom championships. We're going to kind of play around just a little bit and see what we can come up with. So it might, it might be a pretty long video depending on, but we're going to kind of just go through and see what we can come up with here. So for the tag team championships, I was wanting to go for a more simpler design. So I was thinking about probably going for something maybe along the lines of this, if possible. I think this would be a pretty good design to have. So we're going to start with this. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and start with this. See what we can come up with. If we can't find anything good that fits this type of a design, then we'll probably go back and do something else. But we're going to start with this to see what we can come up with. Now, as far as the plate goes, the rest. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Dang it. Alright, we gotta do this again. Hold on. So, the front plate design. That's not them. Hold on. Templates. So I did that. And then once. Oh, I'm still the base. That's right. Okay, I was like, what the heck's going on? Okay. So I do want to still have that silver look to it. So I guess that part doesn't really matter, but I still want to have that silver look to it. For the material, we're going to end up doing. Trying to see what I want to do for material. That steel bump, that one looks bad. I do like that a lot, but I want to go for. Oops, not that. Dang it. Material. So if I do that and I do color, no, that doesn't really look. Okay, so I guess the material, we're going to do that. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to try to find the best type of designs. I know you usually like making tiles in 2K20 because it always messes the colors up. Yeah, there are some times when it does do that, but there's sometimes when it does act actually pretty good. So we're going to see exactly how we can make this and just see if we can actually make something pretty special here. So I was thinking about doing something along the lines of this at the very bottom of the title. But I want to kind of bring back that former NXT champions or NXT Tag Team Championship look and kind of go with something along the lines of this. So we're going to start with this, but the first thing I want to do is I want to add a little bit more look to it. See, here's the actual plate right here, but I don't want to do that because, as you can see, it says Tag Team, or it says NXT on it, so I don't really want to do that. But I am going to end up adding this whole part to it, and then adding like something else along with it. So I'm thinking about trying to find a template that we can use of some sort. So even this will look kind of cool. Except it has the WWE logo on it, so we can't do that. but I want to come up with something pretty unique, pretty something like that we can try to find a way where we can add in the globe in. And oh, we even have that actually looks pretty cool too, so we could do something like that. But let's see what we can come up with here. Let's see what we can do. So let's just start with this. We're going to play around just a little bit, so there might be times I end up deleting reliefs if I don't like it, so I might end up deleting some. So I'm going to see what this looks like, but I might end up deleting it if I don't like it. So, but let's just see what we can come up with here. So we'll start with that. Oh, and then we have like something we can add like the green. But I think I might add all the... Actually, I kind of like that look, so let's keep that. It's going to be pretty much like silver and black, and I have just a little bit of green on it. So we're going to start with that. We only have a limited amount of reliefs that we can do too, so we can't go too crazy with it. Just because then it could be that point where it doesn't really, where we run out of room or whatever, and then we have to delete some stuff and so forth. So we're going to just try our best to work with all the reliefs that we can. So if we do something like that, and then we can bring that down. Or we can bring it down like this. Although I'm going to have to straighten that out just a little bit more. So we can do something along the lines of that. Kind of like that, and then let's see if we can do the color. So we can do something like that. And then we'll go back to images, back to a leaf, and then I was thinking about doing like a globe of some sort. So maybe something like this that we can add into it. So we'll add this in, and then we might have to actually change the not the shape, but we might have to actually change the size of it, because I have to add in the other logo to it as well, or the other relief. So we might change up the design if it's not like right at where it needs to be. So we'll see how it goes, but we're going to change that, and then this is going to be that as well, like that. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go back into the relief, and then so because it has more of like a goldish type silver to it, so we might have to do something like that to kind of match. Kind of like that actually might be a better material to use. So we'll do something kind of like that, similar to that. I think that looks pretty good. Alright, so then we're going to add another relief, and the other relief that we're going to be adding here is, I want to see if I can add in the tag team relief now. So we'll go in, and we'll try to see if we can add in this now to make it look really good. So if we add in this, let's see. I might have to add in something else first. There's that little tiny space there that's a little... Maybe I could add in this one. There's that little space right there I don't really like to keep open. So I'm going to actually close that. That's not going to be the best one to use though. I'm going to actually end up closing that with something, but I got to figure out what to use. I could use this. Yeah, let's use this, because I can use this to close it, because the tag team part of the logo is going to actually be hiding this anyways for the most part. So, and it's just that little section too at the very bottom. Just that little tiny section at the very bottom is all I really need to hide. So if I go in kind of like, actually I can go in kind of like this, and then bring that out like that. We'll do like that, and then like that. Okay. That looks about good. That looks about what we want. So then we're going to add the other relief. And like I said, we don't have too many reliefs we can spare, so we kind of have to go a little bit light. So we'll add the other one, and then we're going to try to finish it up if we can. So let's add this one. I think you can only add a maximum of 10. So if I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've used 5 already. Okay. So we're going to bring that down. Okay. Bring it kind of down like that. Okay. So let's do like that. So let's try that. And then we'll bring it all the way up like that. And then we'll have the black. Okay. So now we're going to try to add in the tag team ones. So we're going to try to add in these ones now. Okay. Alright, so now we have that. So that's where we're going to add in that, and then add in the silver to go along with it. And then we're going to add in the one on the other side. So that one's tag team. So now we got to add the team side. And we're going to try and make it the same size as well. So about right there. And then about right there. Okay. So about right there is probably where we want it to be at. And then we want this one. We want actually that to be like that. This one we want to be green. Okay, so now we need another relief. So the other relief we're going to do, I want to try to find one that's going to like pretty much top the rest of the bottom, or the rest of the top. So if we do kind of something like, we could do another globe. Yeah, let's try to do another globe, because I know there's some championships out there that has like 2 type of globes on the title. So you could do like another like smaller type globe, like kind of on the top. Kind of like that. And then we'll make that silver. That will be green. And then we'll try to add the other relief, which we're going to make probably as this. Actually, that's not really going to work. Unless you do like this. Could try to do it like this. So if you put this down, and then move it to the side. It'll be kind of big, but We can try to make it work. Or what we could do, if I make it like kind of centered, what we could actually do too is I could do like that, and then this would be that silver color. This I can make kind of like the bluish color. Like that. And then what I could end up doing is, that's all the reliefs that we can do, or the images that we can do. So let me actually delete that. And then what I could do is I could actually go in with this, and I can make this even bigger. Bring it down like that, make it bigger. And then I can delete. Oh, dang it. Not what I wanted. Dang it. That was the wrong one to delete. But at least it's going to be underneath though, so I can fix it very easily. I am 100% ready for 2K22. The only thing that I really am not a fan of, hear me out. The only thing I'm really not a fan of is that they took out the ability to do advanced creations, advanced entrance creations. So you can't make advanced entrance creations, which really sucks because that was like my main thing. So knowing that we don't have that ability to do anymore, that's gonna kind of suck. But other than that, I am hyped for the game. So for the relief, I still need to find something a little better. I could do like an eagle. So we can do like an eagle, and then I could actually, oops, I could bring this down, like the size, because it is a little too big, so I can bring the size down. Okay, so I'll do about like that. One thing about not being able to have custom entrances is going to kind of downsize a little bit on making really good, you know, entrances that really personifies characters in my game. So that's the part that's really going to suck. So I'll have to try my best, but I will go ahead and say right now that I do apologize if the entrances are not that good, because there's really, at this point, there's really nothing I can do about it, unfortunately. It kind of sucks, but it is how it is, unfortunately. But we'll work with it though. You know, we'll get it working. You know, we'll get it working. So I could do something like this. And then bring the size down just a little bit. Nah. Maybe I'll just go ahead and just do the world. Just do a second world and just do it kind of... Oh, what I should... You know what? What I should have done... I think this is what I gotta do. Let's try this. So let's remove that. We'll remove that. This is gonna make it look better, I think. So let's remove that, and then we'll add the world first. And again, we'll add the green to it. And then let's add the eagle. That way the eagle's on top of the world, like that. That looks a lot better. And then we will end up changing the size of the globe as well. So we'll do that. We'll do that. And then we'll take our globe. Bring it down just a little bit. Bring that up. Bring that. And then we'll have another relief. So then we'll do, let's see. Yeah, let's try to do this one. And we'll bring this and wrap it around the globe. Kind of make it look like it's going around the globe. Oh, this championship actually looks pretty dope. Alright, and then what's left is we're going to add this. Not yet. Have they announced the DLC? Like the other DLC other than the stuff that we're going to get right away? Have they announced the other additional DLC yet? Because they have, I will definitely take a look at that. Alright. Look how freaking sick that looks. Okay, that's probably one of the best titles I've ever made. Easily one of the best titles I've ever made. I think the only thing I'm going to do is take the eagle. I'm going to move up the size just a little bit more. And then I will take Global Force. I think it looks freaking sick as well. I am going to have to end up remaking this though. And 2K22, but I really like the reason why I'm doing this right now in 2K20 is because I want to get the idea of what to do with the championships. That way, when it does come time to make it 2K20, I'll already know what I'm going to be doing with it. Now, I am going to go ahead really quick and save it, but I am going to finish it. But I'm just going to save it just because this game does have the attention of, or has, yeah, pretty much of crashing every now and then. And I don't want that to happen when I did all that, so we're going to go back into it though. Okay, yeah, I'll have to look at it and kind of see what's true, what's not. Because people also like to make rumors too for stuff like that, you know. Alright, so that's going to be that. The strap I'm going to keep the same. I'm just going to change the color to more of it. And I also like to have those as green as well, just to add that touch to it. So that's going to be the front title, the front plate. Tag Team Champions. Guys, that looks so sick. I love it. I freaking love it. So even though I'm doing a company that used to be a real-life thing, as you can see, I'm changing up the championships, and I'm not copying the championships. Copying the wrestling company, but I'm not copying the championships. I'm going to make my own championships. So, and right now, I am loving every single bit of this. I really hope not. Really hope not. Because that was a problem in this game. Definitely a huge problem in this game. So hopefully that will get resolved. But we'll find out when we play it. I will be playing it tomorrow. So, late tomorrow. Like, really late tomorrow. But I'm going to try to do some stuff tomorrow night before I go to bed for the night. But, alright, so what we're going to do is... Can't do that one because that's flipped. But I think there's another one that's on the other side, right? At least it should be. Was that the only side? That can't be the only side. That's the front plates. There's got to be two sides to that. Because that's the one I want to do. But I'm going to take the WWE logo off and put like a globe and then WFW. But that's the one I want to do. There has to be another side to it. Maybe it's like way down here. Oh, it's way down here, isn't it? It's right here. Okay. I thought it was going to be like right next to each other, but... Alright, so we're going to put this in. And then to hide the WWE logo, I'm going to be doing a globe. Because one thing about GFW is that it's really big into like the globes. The globe like look to the show. As you can see, there's two globe looks on the championship and so forth. So, color's kind of messed up there, as you can clearly see. Like really messed up. I don't know if I do actually want to do that. Well, I guess the globe is going to be kind of hiding, I think, some of it too. So we'll actually we'll look at it. We'll add the globe to it and look at it and see what it actually looks like. The finished touches. So let's add the globe. And we'll see what it looks like with the finishing touches. Now the globe we need to add is the one that shows the North America. Which this might, you know, not be that good or whatever. So I don't want to spend this much money if it does end up being... You know, like the other game where there was like so many glitches and stuff. I didn't want to take that chance. So I ended up just getting... I didn't get the standard one though. I got the deluxe edition. Just because I didn't want to spend too much money on the game if it's not going to be that good. And so forth. So, so because of that, I did end up getting the deluxe edition. Alright, so now we're going to put this down just a little bit more. We'll do it kind of like that. And then we're going to add the GFW relief to it. Or the image. Which is right here. We're going to add this one to it. Alright, just like that. That one's done. Now we're going to do the right side, and the right side obviously is going to be the same exact thing. So we're going to go images, we're going to go to relief, go all the way down, to right here. Yeah, that's pretty much the reason why. And the other thing is too is I'm more of like, obviously, yeah, I like the, you know, older type, you know, wrestlers and legends and stuff like that. Like, I really do, definitely. But for me, like, I'm more of playing like current superstars and playing my own superstars. So I wouldn't even really use or play as the NWO characters that much to be able to actually like buy it or whatever. I wouldn't really play with it that much. So that's the other reason too why I ended up getting the regular one, or not the regular, but the deluxe edition. Alright, so now we're going to do the relief, and again we're going to do the world. The North America one, wherever that one's at. Right there. Alright. And then the color, once again, we're going to do the dark blue, and this is going to be the green. And then we're going to have the images, and then the custom. Yeah, I saw that. Bellatrons I'm okay with. I didn't really like them too much anyways. But as far as Paige goes, I really like Terrace. I'm kind of sad that she's not in the game anymore. Or at least for this year. So, kind of upset about that, but I'm going to end up making her anyways, and she's going to still be in the game, but it will just be a custom creation, you know. But they'll most likely still have her entrance motion in the game. They do have the custom name, the announcement custom name as, you know, Paige in the game as well, so it's going to be almost like she's in the game anyways. So I'm not really making a too fuss about it, but yeah, this is the final look of the Global Force Wrestling Tag Team Championships. I think it looks freaking awesome. Now, the one thing I'm going to think about here, though, I'm going to try something here really quick before I get off this. I'm going to try something. I'm going to see what it looks like if I change that one side to blue. So if I do it kind of like that color. What do you guys think? Do you like that, or should I just keep them both green? Which one should I do for that? Kind of hard to decide. Do I like the green on both sides, or do I like the green on the one and the blue on the other? Because green and blue is both part of the thing, but if I do green on both sides, that's fine too, because I still got the blue color on the side plates. So I'm not sure which one I should do, or maybe I can do like something where I can make it darker, like a darker blue. So if I do like this, maybe I can do like the darker blue, so I can go more like this. Do maybe like darker like that. The darker blue might be better. I do kind of like that look, with the green on one side and the blue on the other. I really like the look with the blue and the silver, to be honest. That actually looks pretty sick. Yeah, I might do that. I might stick with that. We'll do the green on one and blue on the other side. I actually like that. And it's a different shade than the Global Force Wrestling logo at the very top of the title, but I do like the look of the darker blue that matches the side plates. We'll stick with that. So the only championship that's going to actually be gold with green is the World Heavyweight Championship, which I showed at the very beginning of this. All the other titles are going to have the silver and then green and blue, like this. So now we need to add in the championships names. So all the championships are going to have global in front of it to define that it is part of the global wrestling company. So this is going to be called the Global Tag Team Championships. Tag Team Championships. And then I did have the Global Championship as just Global Championship. I'm probably going to change that to Global World Championship for that title. But we're going to do Global. And I think this one has to be Tag Team Champions, I believe. Tag Team. Hopefully I have enough to do champions on this whole thing. I should, I would think. Hopefully. Ah, dang it. Well, let's just do GFW Tag Team Championships. GFW. And then GFW Tag Team. Oh, this whole thing's messed up here. What the hell? Okay. GFW Tag Team Champions is what I need. Thank you, appreciate it, man. I think I actually I think I remember you. The name, hopefully I get this name right. Dolores, I think is what is pronounced. If I'm wrong, please correct me. But that name sounds familiar though. Even just the look of that name actually sounds familiar. So it's probably been a while since I've actually like seen you on, because it's also been, I have kind of been slacking on my streams lately too. But I'll be getting back into that once GK22 comes out. But yeah, I think I do recognize you. I think I do remember you for sure. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be getting back into the weekly show